Our minds, and therefore our lives, are analogous to a garden. Our lives are born out of the mind that creates them. So, really, we're talking about the mind here. It's as if we're standing in a garden and it's full of thorns and thistles and weeds and it's all overgrown and messy. And then we look over at our neighbor's garden and it looks all manicured and beautiful. There's these pretty little flowers growing everywhere and it's all neat and orderly. And we think, hey, I need to have words with our gardener. And then we realize, oh, wait, I am the gardener. In today's video, we're going to talk about how we can easily cultivate the garden of our mind. Our minds are the result of the seeds we planted, whether we planted those seeds consciously or unconsciously. And look, there's nothing wrong with a garden full of weeds, thorns, and thistles. If this is what you wish to experience, yet if this isn't what you want to experience, then we begin with the cultivation of the mind. And meditation allows us to become good gardeners. In effect, it allows us to become expert gardeners. We first have to be able to recognize a flower from a weed, because if we don't know which are which, then we're hopeless in trying to create the gardens we wish to have. Like a good gardener, we learn to tell which seeds produce a flower or fruit-bearing tree, and which produce weeds and plants that we might just not desire to have in our gardens. Meditation, it allows us to observe and understand the weeds. We may have been hacking at these weeds our entire life and, in an attempt to make them go away, but if we don't pull them out by the roots, they're just going to grow right back. And likewise, if we stuff down and push away our afflictive emotions and thoughts, they're just going to grow deeper roots and they're going to come back even stronger. And then conversely, if we follow these afflictive emotions and thoughts such as anger or jealousy or whatever it might be, and allow them to drive our actions, this is akin to nurturing and watering the weeds, which is obviously going to only make them stronger and stick around a lot longer. And they're also going to breed other weeds just like them. So we can begin by doing this in our meditation practice. We just simply observe the thoughts and emotions without nurturing and following them, and without pushing them away and suppressing them. So they arise and pass away. And then we see a weed, a flower. But we don't hold on to either. We're simply getting to know them, observing them, and creating space as they pass through us. So first, we learn to recognize and not follow these afflictive emotions and thoughts. And we do this first in our meditation. And then we're more able to do this in our daily lives. This then becomes our meditation in action, our living meditation, if you will. Once we see and learn which seeds or plants create which results, then we're well on our way to creating the gardens we wish to have, as opposed to the gardens that are just, created by unconscious seeds mindlessly strewn about, or watering weeds that end up growing like crazy. And then we're like, why do we have all these weeds? It's because we're nurturing and watering them. In essence, we aren't getting rid of anything, really. Einstein's law, thermodynamics, states energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be changed from one form to another. So that's what we're doing. We're transforming energy. We're not getting rid of it. Like weeds in a compost. They break down and then they become the nutrients for the soil. Think of anger, how powerful it is. Imagine if we could transform it for something more constructive. And look, if you want to hold on to anger, fine, you're the boss. There isn't anything wrong with the anger. It's the actions that often come out of the anger that causes the suffering for yourself and others. Anger itself, it's just an energy, and you can learn to transform that powerful energy to serve you and others. Likewise, we can do this with any emotion, such as, let's say, fears, shame, jealousy, and so forth. There's so many afflictive emotions we can use to transform. Our emotions, they lead us to an action, which then leads us to a result. And emotions, they're just electrical impulses from the brain that's fired off from a thought. So meditation, it helps us to become aware of the thoughts that fire off the emotional energy, and it helps us to rewire our brain so we can experience the gardens we wish to experience. The energy stays. We just repurpose it to empower us to do good in the world. If you're looking to start or deepen a meditation practice, click the link below to check out my website, and you can also listen to all different types of free guided meditations to help you on your journey. And as always, I'm so grateful that you're watching my videos right now, and I look forward to giving you so much more. So be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can have access to my videos as soon as they launch. Click the like button, leave a comment, and let's keep helping each other on this journey together.